What's up everybody? Bailey from Mojo's with another great Taylor guitar I'm looking forward to showing you. This is a 517E, another great entry from the Builder's Edition. And it is also a Grand Pacific, which is one of Taylor's newer models meant to follow after the design of a dreadnought. So we've got the rounded body with no cutaway. I love this guitar. I think it's really great. I love the mahogany sound paired with the Sitka Spruce, as well as the top. These silent satin finishes that we're getting on these Taylor guitars are some of my favorites. Like I already mentioned, this guitar does have Tropical Mahogany on the back and on the sides. Mahogany is known for being very balanced and very articulate as a tone wood, and I think it works really well for this guitar. Along with rosewood and maple, it's just one of the more favored tone woods. On the top, we've got torrefied Sitka Spruce. Sitka Spruce gives us a very balanced, very even sound, and it covers a very large frequency range. So whatever type of play style you have, this guitar is really going to be able to accommodate that very well. And it's a torrefied Sitka Spruce, which means that it's going to respond more like a vintage guitar that's been played in, as opposed to one that came right off the factory line. Now, as with the cousin of this guitar, the 717E, this does have a silent satin finish as opposed to nitro or a poly finish. So the way that we take care of a satin finish is a little bit different, and there are some things that can harm it and make it look not as good as it does right now. So be sure to look into how to take care of a satin finish. If you have any questions about that, feel free to give us a call. We can help you get that sorted out. But this guitar does look great. I love the coloring on it, and I love the way that the satin gives it a bit of a matte look as opposed to the traditional kind of shiny finish that we see with poly or nitro. Now, this guitar is meant to look classic Americana. That's why it has the dreadnought body style and it doesn't have the cutaway. It looks a little bit like a hybrid between maybe a Gibson Jumbo and a Martin Dreadnought, and it sounds that way too. It's got the powerful and responsive low end of a Dread, and it's got the articulation all throughout the spectrum that we'd find on a Gibson J45 or some other Jumbo. Now, as with the 717E, this one is going to be really great for strummers because it is a type of dreadnought. It's going to require a little more energy to get it moving, but because it's not as big as maybe a Martin D28, it's not going to require as much power to really get the wood moving. So you could play this with some finger picking or some light strumming, and it would sound really nice. That's one of the benefits of mahogany, is that it also really works towards that playing style. So you're going to find that as you play this guitar in a multitude of different ways, it responds really differently and very uniquely to pretty much any playing style. So as with every guitar, it's really important that you just come in and try it out for yourself and see how it feels and how it sounds based on the way that you play it. So I'm going to play this guitar for you if you have any other questions, or if you want to come try it out yourself and see how it responds to your playing style. Look us up online at mojosmusic.com or come visit us in the store.